Yeah, this chapter. I'm kind of losing steam here, guys. I only have so many good things to say about this game.
Just 10 seconds of silence, and then.
Pawns can no longer serve my purposes.
Oh wait, we haven't had like ridiculously long, like, crazy cutscenes in a while. This is good.
Held in my own hands to truly be attained.
I really want to see somebody cosplay this character because it would be hilarious.
I imagine your neck would get very sore very quickly.
Would it?
Oh, well, I mean, how is he holding the weird half hood, half collar bit around his head? There's got to be some wire mesh going on in there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You don't know either, Luca. Sorry.
Shit! Why am I the only one sucking the drink? Where are we?
So this is part of the problem I have with this game, is that there's a very bad sense of progression in this game. Like, every single boss that you meet, it's like, haha, I have also beaten you before I die, and they, like, do stuff like this, like, bring you all the way down halfway through the venter.
This is not your world, and you should not be in it. What was once one must be one once again.
Ugh, that was a horrible sentence. Take that back.
While you're there, take back the hair as well.
And also, he still hasn't worked out that he can't throw cards at this thing despite trying like 5 or 6 times now.
Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, love. Now I'm sure I've seen this room before. If you're
Now
so
that you
sure,
pointed it out, his eyebrows really do bother me.
I might know the short.
They're really weird.
They are so weird.
They're drawn on and I don't like them.
And he's got blue, like, mascara on? What?
He just wants to be pretty.
Okay, I can't blame that. I can't deny a man's desire to be pretty, okay?
Time's almost up. Bayonetta, you better start creating miracles.
This scene's a little creepy to me because it seems like Radahn's waiting for her to die so he can get her soul.
Also, his really weird sweaty face and the tattoo on it seems to have gotten a lot more detailed as time gone on. Okay, that is cool as hell.
So, cool thing about this enemy, it actually wasn't designed by Hashimoto, Hashimoto having designed most of the enemies in this game. This was designed by some other guy, who I can't give you the name of, so I'm a terrible LPer, but yeah, his design's really neat. It kind of reminds me of some enemies in like Wonderful 101 actually, for some reason. I think it's the skull.
Yeah, probably, I mean. Oh, those eyes, what the hell.
There's eyes everywhere. At least they didn't do faces because it's a demon.
Oh, and the eyes have tentacles. This is not okay.
Why did it have to be tentacles?
I don't know. It's just it's a giant stingray manta ray with randomly placed eyeballs that are also tentacles.
It's pretty gross, yeah. That's why this design is pretty neat. But yeah, this is a boss fight, and it's pretty great, but when you sort of layer so many bosses next to each other, it becomes sort of like, well, I'm getting too much of the climax here, Hashimoto. I want to sort of calm down a little bit. I don't know. I also don't get the point of this attack here. It's like literally just dodge the mines. Also, you really can't actually move in this stage, so I don't know what the hell they want me to do here.
Is it on a timer, or is... Yeah, it'd be on a timer in this kind of game. I was about to say, it might just be like an instance of damage thresholding, where they... Just in case you find, like, people find some way of killing this boss in like 3 seconds flat.
Oh. I haven't figured out a way to do that, but the answer for most big enemies usually is the scythe weapon. The scythe weapon is best for that. So fuck that. I don't know what the hell you call that vortex of, like, tentacles, because that attack that it does there is really hard to dodge for some reason.
And it looks like it just forces you away even if you do dodge it.
Yeah, so you have to snake within closer and stuff. Also, this always happens. It's kind of annoying. You can't get away from it, but you can't get hurt by it. I don't know.
The skull opens the wrong way. Great.
And the eye is on like a cord now and everything. Yes.
Just has really stretchy retinas.
Oh yeah?
And the eyeball has teeth!
Yes.
You know, you give this boss a different color of paint, and I'd be surprised that we didn't come in a Geiger novel. Oh, this is so weird, but cool at the same time.
It's pretty great. I love this. I don't know why Glamour had to be such like a wet towel compared to everyone else.
Rip that shit. Hell yeah!
Yes!
Oh, so wait, that one wasn't actually an eye? Oh, no. Why
No, they
are
were
you,
both ice, but for some reason that one, the one is always, you know, ripped out like that.
Wait, where'd the other laser come from? Wait, I'm losing.
No, okay, no. So, Insidious shot one laser, and Loki shot the other laser.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Why? Wait, he's been able to shoot lasers this whole time?
Well, we're riding on this sort of weird, it's called the Arc, which is what the title of this chapter is. That thing there, and he shot a laser out of it.
Oh, okay.
Because mystical powers, man. So yeah, that boss is pretty great. And now we are inside said boss.
And where we get gross monster boss organs. Oh, yeah, okay. If there was more lava and hellfire, I'd be getting some really bad DMC3 flashbacks right now.
No, luckily there's no environmental damage you can take. Oh, actually there is, but it doesn't matter. Who cares?
And blood.
Anyway, if we destroy this thing here, we get this nice little callback. Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
It's pretty nice. So, I guess, because with this game where you're not just hanging around in Paradiso anymore, you're hanging around in Inferno and stuff. So I guess they had to sort of flesh out this sort of world a little bit more. Hence the whole orbs thing, DMC4, whatever.
Yeah.
Thank God you don't actually have to collect orbs to get, you know, triple S or whatever.
I'm expecting a few things to happen right about now, but I'm not sure if they actually will.
I'm not much of a DMC fan person or person at all, so I really don't know whether, you know, references are a thing for me. More demons.
God, the red text fade in is really nice.
These little details look really good. So, a criticism I'd have of these enemies is that they all sound the same when they telegraph their attacks. That sound there, that ching sound, it's always going to be that sound, and it's never going to be anything else. There was like a post on the blog that talks about, you know, the design of that sound and how it wanted to be kind of mechanical, etc., whatever. But it's kind of terrible when it's just really boring. And yeah, demon enemies are a bit more of a bitch to fight.
That was different and really cool. What the heck?
Yes, I love the fact that she shoots like, what is it, 7 or 8 bullets in the shape of a heart. It's awesome.
I wonder if you go up to the barriers in these sections, do the barriers fight back?
I don't know. I don't think they do.
I don't know. Now I'm expecting. Now I'm all of a sudden expecting this to actually be DMC.
These guys don't get an introduction for some reason, but they're called Furies. They just fly around, they annoy you, and they shoot those purple orbs, which if they hit you, they will slow you down. You don't actually lose health by getting hit by them, so there's no reason that you can get hit by them and not have to restart or whatever. Words, I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure people got the gist of that. I just realized how weird the shine on the walls of all the flesh is.
Seems that sort of glistening, fleshy feel, you know.
Yeah, but there's way too much unnatural light for it to be... I'm not saying it's bad, it's just really unsettling.
Well, good job, Platinum Games.
Too much ambient light for internal organs, even though they got the weird crystal-y bits.
So these enemies have a state where you can push them into the ground like you could with the centaurs. You know how the centaurs you can push them into the ground and you can slap their ass a bit.
Oh yeah.
You can do that for these enemies too, but for some reason there is no sort of punish attack for it. You can do it, but I don't know. There's no follow up to it. So it's kind of like
I forgot. Like, can you launch from that state?
when they're in the ground.
Yeah. Well, like when they're stunned and whatever.
Yeah, when they're stunned, but enemies in this game don't really get stunned, and even if they are stunned, you cannot just combo on them like crazy like you could in the original. They still have weight and stuff. Also, unfortunately I won't be using these too often, but they are pretty sweet. There is of course a Chivo for killing, I think 20 enemies with torture attacks. 20 demons rather.
Well, I mean, what's the difference in combo score if you finish an entire combo string? Like, say for instance you're doing a verse and the last hit winds up being a torture attack versus just comboing them out.
Well, if you mash the button enough, you'll probably get more combo points for it than if you just finished the combo string. Which is the main reason why you would use a torture attack. Plus there was the added benefit of it giving you like really sweet angel or demon weapons. But this game, as I said, kind of completely nerfed them, so there's no point to using them really, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, there's another boss coming up, so yeah. Can you guess who, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We only met him like, oh, was it 3 chapters ago? It didn't feel that long ago, and now there's another boss fight with him.
Is this boss fight more or less bullshit?
It's less bullshit because there's less, you know, there's no... Let's change the background 3 times and have it be really hard to see him. So that's a big plus in this fight's favour. Unfortunately though, the Lumen Sage is still a badly designed enemy, so yeah. Also, someone did say that apparently the Japanese voice acting, the stinger attack which I complained about does have a tail, but I just checked and it doesn't, so you're lying. Thank you very much.
Step away, Umbra Witch. This is not your fight.
Random sword sound. Random gun sound.
Maybe they just have like a little button with an electrical speaker on it.
So that attack's new. You can't interrupt him at all for some reason. Like, even in Witch Time you can't interrupt the attack.
Whoa!
And now you can summon Temperantia to do that. And he also has that attack there which I don't think I get hit by, or maybe I did, but it causes you to get slowed down.
I thought it was like the start, like a weird, really like elongated tell for a stinger attack or something.
Nah, he's only got the... Actually no, he's got 2 kinds of stinger attacks. He's got that one, and he's got another one which kind of is like a I'll jump back and then stinger you kind of attack. And that one is also a little bit hard to read, but less bullshit. Anyway, I don't use any other weapons fighting this guy because, as you can see, Love is Blue stuns him a lot. And you don't really get that with the other weapons. Plus there's the added benefit of it never breaking your combo, hopefully.
Right.
So I probably pretty much only ever use the guns on him. At least if you're playing in your new game. There are better weapons later in the game that you can use, and they're much better. Are you ready for the hype to be increased?
We're doing another robot fight? Oh, this is different. What the hell is that thing?
I guess it's a woman with snakes for hair. She's called Hydra.
Oh. Well, at least the name kind of makes sense. Blood!
Yes, a sea of blood everywhere. I don't know where the blood came from, but Insidious is hemorrhaging very badly.
I don't know, with this much blood it almost feels wrong to call it a hemorrhage. It just has become blood.
Yeah. At least the benefit in this one is that the background is not nearly as distracting as the Fortitudo and Labalas fight in the previous fight. Or even the other background noise that was happening in the previous fight.
Well, I mean, the other plus is you actually have camera control.
Yeah. The only issue is earlier in the fight, if you stick around the edges of the arena, there are pillars that can obscure your view, and they don't get, like, you know, see-through.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying. Also, for some reason, after a certain point, you get into, like, this weird witch time mode. I don't know why, and sometimes his attacks disappear. Which is kind of bad because you don't know when to dodge, and sometimes you can get hit by it.
Where
So I have-
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I have zero qualms about using Pulley's Butterfly for this shit.
Mm.
I believe I actually recorded this pure platinum twice. I don't remember why I didn't keep it, possibly because my recording screwed up.
Oh,
But
boy,
I haven't actually
capture
talked about
failures.
how this game changes, like, the save system. So what this game allows you to do, basically, is to make copies of save points. So there is a save point that is created, say, for example, after every single Muspelheim.
Right.
So once you exit the Muspelheim, you can exit out and create a copy of that save. And then you can infinitely retry this fight until you get it pure platinum. And you can do that for any bit that you will need to. The checkpoint system in this game isn't great, but you can definitely manipulate it to the way you want to use it. And it actually made recording this game pure platinum-wise a whole lot easier. I'm ashamed to say I used it.
Eh. If it's there, I mean... Considering how bullshit it is getting pure platinums in the first place, I can't really blame people for trying to checkpoint scum to get a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, in the first game, Kamir pretty much, you know, actively encouraged people to use it. But it feels a little bit more bullshit in this game because when you do use it, it will sometimes punish you. I believe by... Sometimes, like, the platinum combo point will be lower than... will be high enough so that you can't do it in checkpointed, like... You know, checkpointed... whatever. So you have to do it all in one go. So, for example, the first Lumen Sage was an example of that. I don't know, I'm sure I'm not making very much sense here.
I got some idea.
You've been naughty.
But that fight is also really hard to pure platinum, mainly because of the time limit. Again. And to a lesser extent, the combo limit as well.
You didn't think I'd miss a good fight, did you?
So really, pure platinum doesn't really mean much in this game, but I still do it anyway. Because if I didn't do it, what kind of a platinum game LP would this be?
Gotta go for that completionist tag on LP Archive. Gotta earn it.
Yeah, totally. Must do everything. And we get 1 billion cards for meeting all these different demons.
Holy crap, yeah, it's not stopping. Oh, there we go. Alright, never mind.
So you can actually fail this QTE. Surprisingly, I learned this the hard way. Surprisingly. It's not this one, it's the next one. Like, I thought at this point, oh yeah, I can just leave it down and just, you know, go away and get a drink. No, you actually have to mash this QTE, because if you don't,
Loki dies.
you will die.
You will die or Loki dies?
Everyone dies.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's very unceremonious, but okay.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Does it give you Loki's dead? No, it doesn't even
No.
give you a dead body.
We couldn't have both of them lying together dead, apparently.
Well, it looks like the only person that died was Loki, so...
True. That's a real shame.